Hi there and welcome to this lecture about the Indus culture. My name is Marcus Henriksson and I'm a history teacher here in Sweden. The Indus culture originated around the river Indus, in today's India and Pakistan around 3300 to 2600 BC. We can't really know for sure. But we know for a fact that it lasted all the way to 1300 BC. So over 1 to 2000 years. We also know that they had the largest population in the world during this time, 5 million, which is more than, for example, China and Mesopotamia. And we know that they had an incredible rich country and kingdom during this time. They sold mainly spices of various kinds, such as curry and so on. And the more money they got, the more power they also got. Many historians today believe that the merchants of this civilization were among the most powerful in the world because they had such great financial assets. So what did they buy for their money? Well, mostly gold, but also silver, tea, silk, and so on. We know for a fact that they traded mostly with China, but also with the kingdoms in the Middle East. What more do we know? Well, we have found quite a lot of jewelry in this region, but basically no weapons. So, did they have wars? We don't know. Some historians believe that the Indus Valley or the Indus culture might have been some kind of utopia. We don't know how equal the society was, but since we have found no weapons at all, some historians believe that the Indus culture was very equal and egalitarian. So how did they fail? Well, nobody knows for sure. There are different theories. One of which is overpopulation, but we have also found some theories on climate change. But there might also have been an invasion by the people known as Aryans. The Aryans were warlike people who created a hierarchy in India that exists up until today, also known as the caste system. And we know that they might have introduced new gods such as Vishnu. And a new language, Sanskrit, or the Vedic language, which is also related to the Indo-European languages today. And during this time, some historians believe that the Aryans also introduced the importance of cows. They were in fact a very nomadic people, and the cow therefore was practically important to them and also within their faith. India was then attacked around the end of 500 BC, and they were conquered by the Persian Empire. 326 BC, a large part of India was conquered this time by Alexander the Great. India after Alexander the Great was a very divided region which constituted of many different kingdoms. Then were they attacked by the Portuguese, the French, and the British. And Britain gained control of India in the 1700s. They then extracted a bunch of natural resources from India, mostly cotton, but also precious stones, etc. So they gave India the name the crown jewel of the British Empire. And it is also interesting that the British crown jewels, which you can see in the picture here, are in fact taken from India. But during the British rule, we also know that they created famines which killed around 10 to 30 or 35 million people. In the 20th century, we have the person in the picture here, Gandhi, or Mahatma Gandhi, which in fact created a bunch of protests and so on, which in fact then led to their independence. The sources I have used for this lecture and video are books like A History of World Societies by John P. Mackay, World History New Perspective by Clyde Ponting, Perspective on History by Lars Hans and Örjan Nyström, History by Elisabeth Ivansson, Rodberg Sandberg and Mattias Tordaj, All Time History Maxi by Hans Almgren, Börje Bergström and Arne Lövgren, Philosophies or The History of Philosophy by A.C. Grayling, Wikipedia, India's History, what was the Indus Valley or Harappan civilization. But you can also feel free to leave any questions you like in the comment section below. I hope that you have a great day. Bye.